Hi, I'm Hyundai the dietitian, and welcome to Healthy Made Simple, where I show you how to make healthy eating simple. In this video, I will be sharing 7 healthy dinner ideas. Now, if you watch my most recent grocery haul, you will have seen all the ingredients that I bought to use for these 7 healthy dinners you'll be seeing in this video. And that grocery haul included mainly produce that I bought fresh. And then I combined that with proteins that I keep in my freezer since I buy those in bulk. And those proteins included chicken breast. And I cooked the chicken breast in 2 different ways. One of them was like a sauteed tomato chicken, and the other one was a shredded chicken, and ground turkey. And lastly, salmon burger patties, which were just frozen patties that I used for one of our dinners. Now, with all of these dishes that you're seeing, I made a bigger batch so that I could make sure we had enough leftovers for lunch the next day, so that it kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone, having both dinner and lunch come out of the same dish. Now, in the upcoming weeks, I will be doing individual videos for all the healthy dinner ideas you're going to be seeing in this video so that you have step-by-step instructions on how to recreate these dishes at home and can do them yourself if you find that they could work for you. But I hope that this video at least gives you some ideas for healthy dinners that you can put together, and you can always sub some of the components that I'm using with whatever you have at home or whatever you know how to cook, but at least it'll give you some ideas about how you can put together a whole week's worth of meals using very simple and healthy recipes and ideas for putting them together. If you're interested, stay tuned to see my 7 healthy dinner ideas. Alrighty, let's go.
All right, dinner number 1 is going to be high protein quinoa chicken salad. Now with this, I'm going to start out with some tomatoes, cucumbers, and red onions that have already been diced up. And to that, I'm adding some canned corn that's already been drained and rinsed. And then into my bowl, I'm also going to add in cooked quinoa, and I'll have specific instructions on how to cook all this in the next video. And then to that, the shredded chicken is going to be going in. This is cooked chicken that's already been shredded, and this is chicken breast that we're working with to add some extra protein on top of the quinoa. And then my dressing is going to be this red wine vinaigrette that I made at home very simply in my blender. So I'm going to pour that in there and give everything a nice mix together. And once you mix it all up, it should look like this, a delicious high protein quinoa salad. Look at that bite. This was so yummy, and it was a great cold lunch option for us for a couple days. You can see I made a giant bowl of it. So this not only made dinner, but there was plenty left over for a few days of lunches, and it tasted even better over time. Next, we've got number 2, tomato chicken pita wraps. Now, I've already pre-cooked my chicken breast with this. It's been sauteed in tomato sauce. So first that's going to go onto our plate. And with this, I'll be showing you how I build the plate and then make the pita wraps later. And I got sliced cucumbers that are going in, and these are English cucumbers that have been sliced up. And then next is going to be sliced tomatoes that are going in, and we're going for about a half a tomato per person with this. And then nice big handfuls of shredded lettuce. That's going to be the filler that's going to go into that whole wheat pita to make the wrap. All right, and then for my sauce, I'm using tzatziki. I used a vegan option for myself and the regular one for my family. And there we go. There is the plate. It was so super simple to build, and all you got to do is take these components, put them together to make a pita wrap that looks like this once you open it up and fill it all up inside. All right, dinner number 3 is going to be ground turkey rice bowls. And with this as well, I've pre-cooked my tomato brown rice. So this is brown rice that's been cooked with tomatoes. That goes into the bowl along with our cooked ground turkey. And I'm adding in some seasoned chickpeas, some shredded lettuce as well, and that's going to be the bulk of this plate with lots of veggies in there. And I'm going to pack up my lunches to go so that we can put that in the fridge. And again, the dip, we're going to just finish up the tzatziki from the day before, and I'm just going to dollop and drizzle that tzatziki all over and give it a good mix together. And this was a super filling rice bowl with lots of veggies and protein in there. Dinner number 4 was a barbecue chicken salad with corn on the cob. And this is an easy one. I started with that shredded chicken and added some barbecue sauce to it. That's already comes from a bottle, and gave that a nice good mix together to make my barbecue chicken. And then for the salad portion, I took it easy this night and just did a salad kit. This is Southwestern chopped salad. And I did 2 bags of salad so that there was enough for leftovers. And these are all just the fillings of the salad that are going in, the dressing from the salad kit that's going in as well. This one's a lazy dinner, so this is nice and easy and simple. And I'm going to mix that salad kit all together so that my salad is almost ready to go. I like to add in all the crispy bits at the end so they don't get soaked up in the dressing too much. And once we give all that a good mix, our salad is ready to go. And next, we're just going to build our bowl. So I'm going to start by adding salad to my bowl, a nice big heaping of salad. And I'm also packing lunch at the same time so that it's already ready to go. And I'm going to top that off with lots and lots of that barbecue chicken so that we have a nice high protein option here. And we're going to pack away the lunches and put that in the fridge so it's good to go for the next day. And then we're going to add in some corn on the cob, and this is microwavable corn, so I just heat it up in the microwave, and I'm going to put that on the side as the carb portion of this plate. And there you go, a barbecue chicken salad that's made very simply using a salad kit, and a corn on the cob on the side for some extra carbs. And then dinner number 5 was ground turkey noodle bowls. Now for this, I started off with the whites of my green onion and got that sauteed up first. Added in shredded cabbage that's going in there, the entire bag. And then on top of all that, to add even more veggies, going in with shredded carrots as well, so that we have a nice big veggie base for this and make it a really balanced plate. And we're going to give all that a mix together. You're going to end up with a big pot of veggies. And then to that, we're going to add in the protein next. And this is just some cooked ground turkey that's going in there. And I pre-cook my protein in advance to make it easier the day of. And you're going to give that a nice mix together so that everything is incorporated and that ground turkey starts warming up since it came out of the fridge. And it should look a little something like this once it all comes together. And then once that's ready, you're going to add in your cooked noodles, whatever noodles you wish. I'm using the ones from Trader Joe's, so I'm going to add in all my noodles. And then I'm going to add in the sauce, this came with the sauce packets that are sesame and soy sauce. You can do any sort of sauce you like. You can just do some sesame oil and soy sauce yourself and whatever seasonings you like. And then I added in my greens of the green onions on there for a little bit of freshness and gave that a nice big toss. And my pot was definitely not big enough for this, so a bigger pot would definitely work better. This was a bit of a challenge to mix it all together, but once I did, this is what it looks like. And this was such a delicious meal that had the noodles, which are the carbs we love to go for. It had protein in there with the ground turkey and lots of veggies between that cabbage and the carrots that went in there. So this one's an easy one. We just plated up, added to our bowls. And as you've seen with the other ones, I like to pack my lunch at the same time. And this made some very hefty meals for us for both dinner and lunch the next day. So pack the lunches away, put that in the fridge, and then there's the bowl. There's a bowl with the noodles, the ground turkey, all the veggies in there. This was a really nicely balanced plate that all came together in just one pot, making it easier for cooking purposes. And there is a bite of that. This was such a filling bowl. Lovely dinner. All right. Dinner number 6 was salmon burgers, broccoli, and potatoes. This is another lazy meal. I started by air frying my potatoes that had already been seasoned and coated in oil. And I'll include the recipe for that in the video for this specific meal. And then I'm going to microwave my broccoli just to make it easier. So I'll just take that over to my microwave it up, and then I'm going to cook my salmon burgers on my flat top on my stove top. And that's what this looked like. These were the Trader Joe's ones, which I didn't like as much. I prefer the ones I get from Costco. But that's pretty much it, and we're just going to plate it up. So there's my broccoli going half of the plate. There's my salmon burger going in, and I'm going to add some seasoning on top that I typically like to do for my salmon patties. And then the potatoes on the side as the carb portion of our plate. and we're pretty much ready to go. This came together super quickly, and we've got protein in there, we got carbs, and half of our plate to be veggies, and everything was really nicely seasoned up for a really quick, easy dinner. And then my last dinner number 7, is a veggie and tomato chicken pasta. We have pasta at least once a week, so this is pretty common for us. And I'm going to start with the whites of my green onions. I'm going to add in some chopped up bell peppers in there for more veggies going in. And then give that a nice mix together. And this made a huge batch, so this was plenty for dinner and multiple lunches the next day. Adding in some shredded cabbage, so kind of going for the same vibes as the noodle dish. Adding in shredded carrots as well to add in a nice big bulk of veggies. And I seasoned this very well with lots of different seasonings, and then gave that a nice good mix so that we had some seasoned veggies that were going to be the bulk of our dish. And once that's come together, it'll look like that. And then to that, I'm adding in my tomato sauteed chicken that was already cooked up and in the fridge. So that's just going in straight from its container, and it's going to get mixed in and get warmed up in there along with all the veggies. And then on top of that, I'm adding in my marinara sauce or whatever pasta sauce you like to use. I prefer Rao's. I think that's by far my favorite in terms of taste and nutritional value too. And then I'm going to add those greens from my green onions for a little extra greens in there, and add some freshness to the dish. And then lastly, at the same time my spaghetti has been cooking, this is whole wheat spaghetti, so that's going to go in there. I had to do this in batches until I got to this big pot of pasta for the week. And there we go, another nice and easy, super delicious, healthy, balanced meal with lots of veggies, protein, fiber through the whole wheat spaghetti, and this is a staple in our household, and it's absolutely delicious every time.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped give you some good ideas about healthy dinners that you can put together at home. And a lot of these dishes that you saw are very customizable, so you can absolutely change up the protein, change up the veggies that are going in there to create something different. But at least it kind of gives you a general idea of a healthy dish you can put together for dinner without having to put in too much effort. Now, stay tuned for the upcoming videos where you're going to see the recipes for each of these individual dishes. And if there's one that you particularly want me to show you first, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll make sure I edit that one first and get that one out to you earlier if there's one that you're really interested in seeing earlier rather than later. And thank you so much for watching Healthy Made Simple. If you have not already done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos from my channel with healthy eating ideas, recipes, and tips. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.